Hi, everyone. It's Sarah. If you see me, you know you're going to meet an amazing dog and an amazing human. Without further ado, it's Lory and Klay. Hello, Lory. Welcome.
Hello, y'all. Thank you so much.
Yes. So I got Lori's email a few days ago, and the story is incredible. She's an incredible human being. And I wanted to bring her on because we're not going to ask for money. I'm always asking for money. So let's be real. We're going to ask for money, but we want to make Clay's days, weeks, months, maybe a year if we're lucky, right, Lori?
Right.
Amazing. So
Yep.
through our Booker Fund and our Booker Fund and bucket list items, we are going to make this an amazing time for both Clay and Lori. So this time we're actually looking for bucket list ideas for him, which that's why she reached out. But he does have cancer. So Lori, I want you to kind of start from the beginning because the whole story is just incredible.
Okay. Well, Clay was living in a cemetery for approximately 3 weeks, and I got wind of him living there. And we're in Louisiana, so it's 100 degrees outside,
I
and
can't. It's so cute.
so I was just not having it or whatever. So I went out there to the cemetery and spotted him immediately, and he at first was growling, barking. I was like, oh, this is going to be a difficult catch, just because I thought he really did want to eat me. But after a lot of treats, and hey, Clay, after a lot of treats and patience, he eventually let me put a slip lead around his neck, and I was able to bring him home. I decided there was no way I was leaving him there in that cemetery. So, come hell or high water, I was hanging out until I got him. Once I got him and he calmed down, I noticed under his neck right here that he had a bunch of golf ball size lumps on his neck. And obviously, that was concerning. I felt they were hard. I was praying for the best, but I knew, it might, not be any welcome news. So, of course, we headed off to the vet Monday. Um, and he had a needle aspiration done on all the lumps in his neck, and it came back as stage 3 mast cell lymphoma. So the vet gave him about 6 months to live. He's only 2 years old. Um, but I've consulted oncologists and all that, and due to the I guess the information from the pathology, they just felt that he's too far advanced to do any type of chemotherapy or any type of treatment. So right now he stays on prednisone, 20 milligrams of prednisone twice a day, and he's feeling pretty good. He eats like a horse. He's about 70 pounds, but as you can see, he's as sweet as hey Clay, as sweet as they come now. So, and he gets along with other dogs and cats, and why he was living in that cemetery for so long is beyond me. But I'm just so thankful that I was able to get him and get him some type of treatment, to help him through this stage of his life.
I mean, I'm in tears because he reminds me of Rue. He's like the sweetest soul, and you can just tell how thankful he is to you for saving his life. And you know, dogs like that are simply beautiful. They're amazing. So thank you. I mean, it's just so meaningful that you took him in, and it's so unfortunate that at just 2 years old, he's faced with this, and obviously he's so loved and so happy-go-lucky, which is exactly how Rue was. So it really brings tears to my eyes. So everybody, what we want to do for Lory and Klay is give them the best time of whatever's left. So I know, Lory, you had some ideas. I think, whatever you want to do, we're going to pay for. So if tomorrow night he wants a steak dinner, we got that. If he wants to go for some kind of boat ride, we got that. So it's really, the world is your oyster at this point. So we got you. So
Well,
I
and
don't know if
at
I
this point, I don't know what type of life he. I'm sorry, the camera's moving. He keeps bumping me. He's a big old. we call him Meathead because he's 70 pounds and his head's the size of mine. But at this point, I don't know what type of life he lived before, if he was able to do anything, adventurous or anything fun besides probably, living in the backyard, because he is heartworm positive, which of course, puts
Mm.
that stress on his heart along with everything else he's dealing with. But we've done ice cream, we've done, the lake. I planned on taking him to the beach in 3 weeks so he can do that, and we just let him pretty much, do what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. I mean, and you can see he's just so sweet. Um, but any ideas that anyone has of some, like I run my own rescue, but we've never been in a position like this, like we are with Klay. So we're kind of navigating, new waters as far as to how to go about any type of bucket list, items.
I think, maybe one of his bucket list items is to meet me. I mean, I think I gotta like fly myself there just to give him a big hug. I'm obsessed with him. Um, but yes, Lory, we had to have some ideas. I know you have a photo shoot too that you've set up, so that's good.
Yep.
We at least got that going. So I know.
Bless
Oh,
you, buddy.
bless you, buddy.
Bless you.
I know that'll be meaningful too. But yeah, let's keep in touch. If anybody has ideas, please email me or Kara. So the email for our bucket list email is the Booker Fund at livelikeru.org. That's BOOKER. Named after Booker, who would take in hospice dogs and give them the best life. So yes, thank you, Lory. And then we can pay any of the bills for the diagnostics and that kind of thing where you found out the diagnosis. So please send those my way. I would love to refund that. But let's get this. You know what I would love? It's just if we can do something like weekly, and it doesn't have to be some big thing. I think you were planning a party, right?
Yeah, we have all kinds of. I'm a teacher, so I'm actually on summer break right now. So
Oh,
I'm trying to fit as many things as I can in as possible for him right now, because like I said, they said 6 months, and I'm praying and hoping that we're wrong. We're trying to give him special diets and, all those things that will just, try to get him to last as long as he can, as long as he's comfortable. Um, so we've got party plans. We have, he's great with other dogs. He's great with cats. His favorite thing is laying on the couch with the cats, which is,
no.
you know, rather odd coming from a big old pit bull living in the cemetery. But he's just right now, he goes through stages to where he has trouble breathing. And so we just literally lay down and try to keep him calm so he can catch his breath. But other than that, we're just looking for ideas of stuff to do for him that is, doesn't overwhelm him, but at the same time gives him experiences that we know he's never had.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. All right. Thank you, Lory. Thanks for introducing him to us. I really wanted to have this story told, on video because I think it's wonderful that you did that. And we want to, for somebody that has done so much for him, we want to pay you back and make sure that, you guys have some fun along the way. It's really hard when you get this diagnosis, especially lymphoma. It's awful.
Yeah.
But thank
He's
you.
it's just hard because he's only 2 years old. So it's like
Yeah.
his life is, he finally got into a home that loves him and feeds him regularly, and he doesn't have to defend himself or anything like that just for that diagnosis to come. And, we just want to do everything we can to give him the best experiences of what time we have left.
Yeah, I love that. That is the meaning of Live Like Rue. So we're gonna do a little Live Like Klay campaign. I love that idea. Hopefully every week we can check in with him and see what he's doing. Um,
Absolutely.
we're gonna help you with your party. We got a photographer for that, and we'll get some other things going. But thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it, and thanks to y'all for doing everything you're doing for Klay. You can see he's living his best life right now. So, say thank you, Klay. Say thank you.
Yeah,
Say
I love
thank
him so
you.
much. Look at his face. I can't. Oh, he's just amazing.
He's a good
His
boy.
his smile too. He keeps. Oh.